Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 459 of the Fred Talk podcast. You are here with your host. It is me, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are joined this week by Mr. Riggs. Hello.
Good evening.
I think I went
How are we doing?
Full on radio voice that for this intro, didn't I?
Yeah.
Can't keep that up the entire time.
Yeah, you went in quite deep, I did notice. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the podcast. I can't do a deep voice, but unless we get like full-on metal guttural, then that would just be a bit weird.
Yeah, it'd be really tough to maintain that for a whole show, wouldn't it?
Imagine doing a whole show like that.
Yeah, it needs subtitles. Oh, dear. Yeah, so it's episode number 459 of the Fret Talk podcast. My gosh, that is like we're absolutely powering through these. That is a lot
That's a lot of episodes. Yeah, I don't know how many I've done now. Quite a few.
Yeah, I think you probably joined around the like 4:30-ish mark.
Start of the year, yeah. So
yeah, you're probably talking a good.
We're kind of approaching the halfway point in the year, aren't we? So yeah.
Yeah, it's the 6th month, isn't it? Like,
it's the 6 months of the year, so...
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Time, you crazy fool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk about our sponsor, which is, of course, affordtheboard.co.uk, who are an UK company offering boutique pedals designed and built in the UK at budget prices. They're not just amazing prices, they're budget prices, these are. Like especially the what do we call them? The prototypes that are out, look, kind of floating about this week, like 40 and 50 quid for the prototypes. Just like, oof, very nice. Yeah,
sorry, I didn't mean to burp.
It's fine. What we tend to do with these is we'll cut that little segment, increase the volume by 100%, and then add loads of reverb onto it.
Yeah, no, the prototypes look amazing. I've just noticed something new on there. Actually, there's like if you're a fan of a certain band of brothers.
The scrapping British brothers drive.
Who ironically don't like to live together, although it's called Live Forever. There's no joke there. There's a cool graphic of the Gallagher brothers on a pedal. That's what it looks like anyway.
Indeed.
I'm guessing it's both of them. Yeah.
And
I don't know how that's being printed on a pedal, but yeah, it looks ace if you're a fan.
Carefully, I imagine. You want all of the fine detail. But yeah, I don't think you even need to make sure it's the supersonic drive that goes into that. You could just have a neon drive in that and just be like, fuck the Oasis boys. I'm just making it a blues breaker.
I think these do, because these are not made at the 50 quid. They're the 40 quid. They're really affordable. So they are ready made, ready to go.
Oh, there you go.
There's some great looking pedals there for £40 and free UK delivery and ready to ship. There you go. I mean, what's not to like there?
Absolutely. Yeah. And
absolutely awesome. What a great sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing really well with these pedals. I'm well into that range.
Yeah, I need to wait to, you know what, they're at the sort of money where maybe there should be like a subscription thing and you get like a pedal a month sort of thing. Like,
that'd be wicked. Oh yeah, do it affordable. Have pedal subscriptions.
40 quid a month. A cool new pedal every month. That's cool. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, don't think
I've already bought one from Affordable in the past month, so I'm not going to buy another one just yet.
Yeah, you've already done this month's one.
Yeah, I am awfully tempted by some of the new graphic pedals there. They look great.
Indeed. So yeah, check them out at affordtheboard.co.uk. Like they're very exciting stuff. Right, we've got some shit news this week. This was left over from last week, and this is possibly the most difficult shit news we've ever done. Not because it's a particularly hard thing to say, but because it's a website that's entirely in Chinese. So I don't know how your like Mandarin reading skills are, but mine require some work.
I could honestly, if you'd asked me what language that was, I could have taken a guess. But thanks for telling me it's Chinese or Mandarin, Cantonese.
It could be.
I couldn't tell you. I do not know the difference from looking at the.
Wow, they all look the same, do they?
Oh God! I didn't say that. I can tell you Mandarin from Cantonese. No chance.
Oh dear. Oh, yeah. We're not those people. Just FYI. But it is funny to joke about it. I assumed it was Chinese because they're selling this guitar and it's in yen, and I thought that's an interesting price.
That's the clue, isn't it?
Yeah, for is that Japanese? They use the yen, and then I looked it up, and there was also a Chinese yen. So,
yeah, the first thing you do when you look up the price to put it into pounds, it automatically thinks Japanese yen.
Yeah. But it's not. It's Chinese yen, and they're actually quite affordable. These are. So, I don't. Yeah, it is the shit news because this guitar company are called Molonier. Sorry, not Molonier. Mojolnir. Yeah, not Mjolnir like Thor's hammer, but close.
Yeah. I can't decide how to pronounce it. But I think when we were chatting before, I think it's got to be trying to get Mojo and Molnier in the same sort of word.
Yeah, it's it's very Chinese, isn't it? Where they amalgamate two words together. That in Chinese it probably sounds amazing. Like the Chinese translation, it's probably a really cool brand name. But stuff like this and like Divitone are another one where they're thinking the word divine and tone, that's an amazing mixture of words. Whereas we see it's a divvy. Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, maybe it's one of those where they've gone like Mojo and Molnir, like the hammer of Mojo, but it just comes across as a little bit. But I've
translated some of it, and Google reckons it's simplified Chinese. So we are none the wiser of what particular language it is. It just says simplified Chinese. But
I mean, they could
masterpiece of the year, a design revolution that overturns the traditional electric guitar.
Yes. So I think we'd be remiss not to mention what this guitar. I think you actually bought this guitar to us, didn't you? Because you saw it on being advertised through influencer kind of thing.
I saw influencer. I saw a person place this guitar upon themselves and play it. And I think the idea was to draw attention to the person rather than the guitar, which is often the case on these sorts of short form contents. Yeah, so that triggered me. But no, the guitar it just looks really weird. And initially it was the fact that just the format of the content I didn't like. But yeah, then it brought this guitar to my attention, and it's just weird.
So I think the best way to describe it is if there was a Telecaster in Minecraft. I think is...
you know what? That is the perfect way to describe it. Yes, thank you. Because I was trying to think, how do we even, kind of describe what it looks like, using words. Clearly, yeah. I don't have the words, but it's exactly that. It's a
very pixelated kind of Telecaster-shaped guitar, isn't it?
It really is.
I think it's far enough away that Fender won't get them.
I don't know. They might. But it's not even like the graphics are like 8-bit. It's literally the contour of the body. The only thing that's not been done is the neck.
Is the neck
the
itself?
Neck looks sort of standard, but everything else has sort of been kind of carved out in right angles.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe their CNC machine was broken and they couldn't do curves, so they kind of went with this.
Well, the way that CNC machines tend to work is they tend to do in like this kind of blocky thing, and then they do smoothing cuts.
And then smooth out, yeah.
Maybe they just thought, we're going to save some time. We'll do the blocky bit, and then we're done.
I've translated the whole page. Right, now we can talk about it.
Yeah. Look, I'd put some of the kind of key points on the thing itself, but it is So we've basically got a pixelated Telecaster, even down to, and this is like attention to detail, where the control cavity, which should be like a rounded rectangle, it is pixelated. So it's like a pixelated tele control plate.
Oh, so it is. Wow.
So that's really cool. It's also got a pixelated switch tip. So
it does. Yeah, no, they've gone. They've really.
They have.
I don't want to say it. It's giving me Lego vibes as well.
Yeah.
I have on my desk at work. I've got something my wife got me, and it's like nano bricks or something. Like, it's not Lego. It's much smaller. But yeah, it's literally. It was like a S-type guitar.
Hang on a sec.
And. Have you got the same one up there?
Oh, it is.
I have that exact same guitar on my desk.
Oh, it's a right bastard to put together because the bricks are so small.
They're tiny, yeah. But yeah. So I've got exactly that little guitar on my desk at work that my wife got me, and I put it together on my lunch break once. It kind of looks like a life-size version of that. I like that it says size 39 inches. Just to know what size it is.
Yeah, not the scale length.
I've never seen that as a spec for a guitar.
Yeah. So they come in two colours by the looks of it. They did like a kind of monochrome one and then like a orange burst.
It's, I think that's a bit of a stretch calling it a burst, but orange edged.
Yeah, well, it's got like an orange back, and then it's got like an orange edge, which then goes into like a slightly lighter cream, and then a off-white centre. So it's definitely a burst, but it's
not 3 tones; it's a 3 colour, literally colour.
Yeah, 3 bricks on burst. Yeah.
If you want a 5 brick sunburst, you need to pay more money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because you need the additional steps in your finish there, don't you?
Yeah. The you know what, the other finish, the non-orange, I'm disliking slightly less. But yeah, that orange with that shape and if we're taking it seriously, looking at the specs, how much is it though? Because when I put it into, it told me it was £13, but that's because it thought it was Japanese yen. So I'm guessing the Chinese yen exchange rate is different.
Yes,
so how much are we talking for this?
I think, because I'd googled it last week and I didn't write it down, obviously, because I am me. I think it was about £800, which for a like the specs are pretty good. Like, it's like Alnico pickups. I think it was.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, to say Alnico 5 magnets. Yeah. I remember looking at the specs last week, and it seemed pretty decent. I can't remember what they are though. But like a interesting take on a T style copy. It's
I've just had a quick look, and if you use the Chinese yuan, yen, is it called yen? YUAN. Anyway, that currency, £362.
Oh wow, yeah. That's a lot more.
So that would be more what I expected.
Yeah,
sort of.
So that's not. It's not horrendous, but also, this is the bit that I want to draw a little bit of.
So 100 Chinese. When I'm going to go with that pronunciation. It's about 10 quid. So it's about a 10 to. Yeah, which makes about
because it's like 3,000 odd. So I'm gonna draw attention to this bit that's on the website. It says, as a new generation brand, Mojo are always committed to. I got away with that, didn't I? Always been committed to social responsibility. Each 8-bit guitar headstock bears a special charity logo. We pledge to donate 7 RMB. Or $1 for overseas versions to UNICEF for every 8-bit guitar sold, using music to protect innocence, using passion to change the world. So they are raising money for charity with these builds.
How dare them doing something really quite positive with a novelty guitar? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I'll stop ripping the out of what they're doing.
But congratulations, you get shit news for this week.
No, it's just the like I said, I thought the particular content creator that first demonstrated this guitar that I saw is just one of those guitarists that seems to spend way more time on their appearance than actually playing guitar. And I'm not even sure the guitar playing is quite real, but that's a whole different topic, isn't it? Influences like playing along to tracks and it's that sort of content which I don't really like.
Have you noticed the inlays on this though as well?
I've not looked that closely. So take a look.
You've got the standard inlays, the 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, etc., etc.
Oh, they're Tetris blocks.
They're Tetris blocks.
Wow.
So actually, I'm into this. So yeah, I think.
Yeah, you're making me like this, aren't you?
So like as a company as well, they do other things as well. They do like some S-type. Oh wow, for like 138 quid. Looking very similar in kind of style to the Moore guitars. So like potentially similar things. And then you've got some
you know what? I didn't look at any of the other products they do. They've got some awfully affordable looking guitars.
Yep.
With pretty good finishes.
They do.
Finishes.
Oh my gosh! So do you know the orange version of the Burst Telecaster, 8-bit Telecaster? They do that.
Yeah.
But in like regular Telecaster, so they do like an orange to cream Burst Telecaster.
I see it,
and they've got angled the angled tele selector pickup as well, which is really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm down with this company.
You know what? Have they kind of pulled off the ultimate thing? They've made like a let's call it a novelty guitar, and it's brought attention to the brand. And actually, their real business model is these affordable, good-looking, bright-coloured guitars.
Yeah.
And we've, or I certainly fell right into the trap by bringing this up. To your attention.
Absolutely, it's worked. Well done. Like
it's worked incredibly. They've got if you look at the Star Creator, they've called it.
Yep.
There's a sparkly green one.
Mm.
Which is an HSS. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Like if you were in a tribute band, playing an 80s themed function.
Yeah.
That would be the guitar for it.
Not any of these kind of day glow pastel bursts are pretty pretty amazing. But you know what? Hats off to you, Mojo. Yeah,
Mojolnir.
So those guys have definitely done something. But this week we are going to also give you a bonus bit of like after dribble of the shit news.
So it's not what you called it earlier.
Yeah, it's a little bit a bonus follow through, I think is what I call it.
That's the one, yeah.
I think I've painted a picture there, haven't I, with words?
You have. You're very good at it as well.
So this one's not quite shit enough to be like the full shit, but this is a
lukewarm turd.
Yeah, absolutely. Martin Guitars are a company that make guitars. They make, I mean, they do quite pricey guitars, but they've been around for quite a while, and they are quite established as being the acoustic maker, aren't they?
I think it's fair to say they are. Yeah, like you say, they're the I don't know. They're kind of like the Gibson of the acoustic world, maybe, or even the Fender and Gibson of the acoustic world.
Well, Martin aren't suing people at the moment, so we'll say they're the Gibson of the acoustic world.
Oh, we're saying. I'm sure Gibson will be around doing something similar soon.
Yeah, there's got to be a hold my beer moment, isn't there?
And once there's a precedent set by Fender, I'm sure Gibson are going to absolutely jump on that. But yeah, no, Martin are very much. I'd say they're the most well-known, biggest acoustic.
Yeah, you got artists like Kurt Cobain using it on the the MTV.
Eric Clapton and
Clapton using it on the Unplugged as well.
Yeah,
so
hugely.
Yeah.
And there's me.
Absolutely.
I play every now and then. Play my Martin acoustic.
That is not a glowing recommendation.
It doesn't chug. It just does really cool acoustic guitar sounds, which I guess is what it's for. But it is very nice. I do like it.
Yeah, if it did chug, you'd probably want to send it back and go, this is not acousticing right.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, so they are a pretty well established acoustic brand. Their guitars
huge, yeah,
can cost quite a bit. However, that is
just a bit. I can't believe some of the ones when I was just looking up.
Absolutely,
I think this needs to get mentioned. This isn't current shit news, but it's definitely shit news. The Martin D200 Deluxe is currently on a famous German website for £132,000.
Scheiße.
For a guitar.
Yeah. It's not even like full body. It's got an hole in it.
It's got a hole in it, yeah. And someone's scribbled, in very ornate fashion on the fretboard. And someone's created like a leather coat for it. Is it one of those with the...
the weird wrap.
Someone's wrapped it with an even different wood. You know what? Someone's used like about 50 different bits of wood to make this guitar, all different types, and just puzzled them together and made it look like a clock.
Yeah, the offcuts of all the different guitars, and then they've charged more for it. So the thing that we're talking about today is a custom shop 018K2 Koa. It's a limited edition, and the reason that it is a limited edition is because it is celebrating 100-year anniversary. The 100-year anniversary of Martin adopting a spraying method.
It's mad, isn't it? You think 100 years of celebrating what? The first guitar, the company starting out.
No, this was the first time that they started using spray lacquer.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
It's just such a weird thing to commemorate.
It is, yeah.
It's mad, yeah.
It would be the equivalent of like Fender doing a 100-year commemoration of when they moved from the bent steel saddles to the block saddles on their Stratocasters.
Yeah.
But like, okay, I guess. Sure. Or like, we started using more modern string trees rather than the butterfly ones.
It's bonkers, isn't it? Like, what's the pedal equivalent? Like, using... What did I think of earlier? Like, Boss celebrating using their first 9-volt battery.
Yeah. First battery snap used. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's mad. And we thought it was expensive, but actually, if you look at other Martin guitars, it's an absolute bargain.
I mean, it is expensive. It's £6,799. It's not cheap, but in comparison to some other of their guitars, and the 132 grand one is very expensive. But, this one is much cheaper than that.
They have 55 grand guitars and 29 grand guitars as well. So,
yeah, this one it does class as budget if that's the metric we're going by.
You know what? There's a very, very similar one, which is a custom shop 00 Koa, which is 11 grand. Oh. So this anniversary one is actually not cheap, no, but
bargain basement
at what is it, 6,000 something?
Yeah, £6,799. So yeah.
I'll have two.
I mean, ideally not. I don't think it looks particularly good because it's got this weird dark top that's almost got like a 3D figurine to it, but the figurine doesn't look particularly great. So
and depending on which angle you look at it, it looks a bit like, what's the either Marvel or DC character? He's got one side of his face different to the other.
Like Deathstroke. Or Two-Face. It
sounds like it might be that. I'm not that familiar with stuff like that, but I'm just picturing it. This cartoon character, comic character. But yeah, like it. If you look at a different angle, it looks like they haven't bothered book matching it, but they have exquisitely. But because of the angles, it looks funny depending on which way you're looking at it.
Yeah.
I could just imagine people in the crowd being, I like this, but his guitar's not quite right.
Yeah, his guitar's 2 different colours.
Different bits of wood together, which all acoustic tops usually are. 2 bits of wood matched.
But they tend to match them a little bit better than this.
Yeah, it's maybe it's got so much figuring that it just catches the light so much that one side looks a lot lighter than the other at the right. Anyway, more to the point, it's just really weird that they've picked that to have an anniversary model.
Yeah, the anniversary of the lacquer used. It's I don't think we've ever done it before, so it's shit news, I guess.
It's just a lukewarm turd of a piece of news.
Yeah, it's not the full shit, but it's definitely the aftermath, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Right, so we're going to talk about some stuff we've done this week. I, like most weeks, have done lots of stuff.
You've been busy, have you?
Yeah.
Always busy.
Yeah, never not. So I don't know if by this point last week we talked about the fact that me and Lee had done a live stream about the Royal Collection. I think we had, because it was the night before, weren't it? We did it on the Friday and then we recorded on the Saturday morning.
That's right, yeah.
So the best bits have come out as a video on PBOD now. So if you didn't want to catch the full hour's worth of live stream, and you just wanted to pick up the best bits, and even if you did watch the live stream, it's worth watching the best bits because I re-recorded some of the audio to make the guitar sounding like the guitar playing not like dip in and out as much. So
because there's quite a lot of volume fluctuation. I think is that what I said? I think that's what I mentioned. When I was watching the live stream. But yeah.
So when I listened back to the audio, it was doing that on the recorded as well. So rather than trying to fix the stream audio, which I could have like balanced the levels a bit better. I just re-recorded them and got like higher quality audio.
Yeah, and who doesn't want higher quality audio? Right.
So perfect. So there's a little bit of a bonus there. So it does actually sound better. You get all of the kind of the discussion points that we were talking about, but with better quality audio. So that was something that I did.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah. And it came up. The algorithm is doing the right thing because it's come up on my phone. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch it, but I was there when you were doing it live.
Yeah, you did it live. Yeah. I finally got around to doing a video on the artist telly as well, didn't I? You were definitely there for that one as well.
Did? Yeah. No. I was about 20 minutes late, so I didn't catch you live, but I did watch. And I did go and have a look at the pricing, and I was awfully tempted to click buy because that's a fantastic amount of guitar, and they've got, not to quote the brand we were talking about, but they've got a certain mojo about them. They've got like a cool kind of vibe, and part of that is because that's got the relict kind of distressed look, but they look like a well used, like cool guitar, and sounded good, like good old spanky Telecaster noises.
Yeah. I got some tones out of it. Like again, I was recording some audio for it, and I set myself aside like 5 minutes per clip, like doing a couple of clean clips, a couple of dirty clips, and then some like out there clips, and I ended up playing for an hour because the tones were on point.
Yeah, that's the best thing. Like when you're just inspired to play more when you've got a guitar that feels right and that sounds, correct. And it's responding. Yeah. I tried to say responding and responsive at the same time. That's what happened
responding.
There. My brain,
That's
my brain went one ahead of what my mouth was doing. It's responding to your playing, and you're just hearing what you're trying to do. Yeah, it's nice when that happens, isn't it?
So I definitely got lost in the moment while playing that.
They're not awfully expensive, are they?
No, and especially if you consider the specs that you get for it as well. Like a lot of the ticks on the gear tick list, you go, yep, it's got that. So I mentioned it in the video that there's nothing I've had to do out of the box really with this. Like to a point where I haven't even changed the strings because it sounds good, it plays good, it's fine. It's just at a point where I picked it up and played it.
I mean, that sells itself, really.
Yeah.
What were they? 2.6?
259, yeah.
259. There you go. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Right?
Yeah. I bought it again because artist guitars weren't available in the UK for a long time, but there was a lot of hype over them on the internet. And then they found a UK distributor, or they found a way of distributing in the UK.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, no, I should probably do that. And it's the same for the other brand that I've picked up recently as well, that didn't have UK distribution and now have UK distribution. I thought, you know what, I've got to try them because I'm a big advocate of Harley Benton guitars because they're available and because I've tried them and they're like hitting the quality points for the price. I need to know what the alternatives are like, and if people are like really being true about them on the internet, or if there's a bit of like artist lubrication here happening where
and I think it does happen. You heard it first, not from you. So
I mean, look, it's hard to be unbiased when a company says, "Oh, here's a thing, you can just keep that." Like that. Like you try remain unbiased as much as you can, but
your mindset's already kind of happy about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you might not notice the odd flaw or niggle with something because you're overall, you're already positive about the product, I guess.
Absolutely.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And so, look, it's not like I'm trying to blame anyone for having that, because that's just a kind of human thing, that is.
You see how excited I get about stuff like, if I was given a guitar for free, I'd be absolutely ecstatic and say it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Hint, hint. But it would be hard to be completely
unbiased,
like you say.
But I bought this one with my own money, just to kind of keep any of that bias away, and I'm still singing the praises. So
there you go. Yeah, it's got to be good.
Yeah, don't know what now.
If I didn't have that more budget Strat that I have, I'd be awfully tempted by one of those. It's just too similar. Like, I've got a distressed, kind of cool looking Fender-y sort of guitar already. If it wasn't for that one, I'd be tempted by that. Absolutely. But my latest acquisition does have the front pickup of a telly as well. So, I've got those tones covered, and I've got that look of a guitar covered as well. If it wasn't for that, though.
I really need to get in that mindset, because I go.
Trust me, I'm not very good at that mindset. But on this occasion, I've sort of kind of justified it in my head. I want to hear about the flanger that you.
The flanger is
the flammer.
Indeed, the flammer flanger. Yeah. It's the analog flanger, the FC15, which I believe is also the name of a FIFA game. It's not FIFA anymore, though, is it? It's called.
No, that's right. They've changed them. I don't play football games generally, but yes, you're entirely right. They're now all called FC in whatever the year is.
Yeah. This may be also a FIFA game, but yeah, the Flammer Flanger is it's a little lilac coloured flanger. Well, kind of between lilac and pink, actually. It's somewhere in that region, and it's really impressive. Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you're talking to a wider audience. You're not just talking to me, but I'm saying I know because I have literally watched, your video about it. Like what, 2 hours ago or something.
Yeah. I mean, like, the standard flanger tones in it were pretty good. Like, it sounded like a flanger, didn't it?
Yeah, but it had a secret little thing that I noticed. It sounded. It does sitar sound.
Yeah.
What's that about? I don't know. How did you set that? Like, I skipped through some of the videos, so I didn't watch it in its entirety. But how did you get the sitars? Like, what is it about it that you're able to get that sort of tone? Because people do pay a lot of money for. I think you mentioned the AHX.
Yeah, the Ravish sitar.
Yeah.
Or the Dan Electro did one as well, didn't they? The sitar Swami or something like that.
Oh, was that in the those compact pedals that all kind of fit in? They were like a retro
one,
retro shaped plastic thing. Yeah,
I believe it was one of them.
Yeah.
Like, those ones were in like, again, like American car colours for the most part, like the fish and chips and the PB&J and stuff.
Yeah.
But then the sitar Swami looked like Hendrix's, like the one that had been graffitied all over, like got like swirly, lovey patterns on it. So it had kind of like a 60s hippie vibe to it, which, like, you would expect of a sitar pedal. So yeah, the Flammer has got it's got a switch on it, which changes it from like original mode to filter mode. Which, in original mode, the flanger works with an oscillator, so it does the standard flange thing. Where you stick it to filter, it fixes it into place, and you can sweep the filter.
Okay, yeah.
So you can find, if you use the one control to sweep the filter, you can find where it just starts to hit the overtones, and if you hit the overtones,
it's like a cocked flange.
Yeah, like a cocked flange. Yeah, I think if they would have called this the Flammer cocked flange, they would have sold so many more of these.
The flaming.
Yeah.
I've got to be. Yeah. I'm setting myself up for a failure. The flaming cocked flange.
Indeed. Absolutely.
That's what they should have called it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it sounded good. It did flangey stuff really cool.
Yeah.
And, I love that vibe. 80s, are we calling it, I guess?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, got an 80s kind of vibe to it.
It's got, add a bit of delay onto that and you're laughing, really. You've got those 80s tones. Yeah, but also, that cool cocked
cocked flange
setting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Cocked flange. You have to really use your mouth when you pronounce flaming cocked flange.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do need to use your mouth.
I think you've got a title there. You've got a title there for your podcast.
Cocked flange.
You're welcome.
Jesus. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's sold.
Brilliant.
Oh dear. Yeah. But yeah,
I enjoyed the demo. You know what, a flanger is something I've always liked in multi-effects units. It's never. I think I'm right in saying I've never had a dedicated
like
flange.
A standalone one.
Yeah, no, definitely not a
dedicated flange. Oh dear.
Yeah. No, I've never. Or a phaser, for that matter. Like, you'd think of phase, but
if I think of modulation, I think like phaser is definitely the kind of modulation that would suit my kind of classic rocky leanings a bit more. And then if you go in towards the kind of earlier metal tones, flange is definitely the one you'd go for, because it's the sound of those kind of after Sabbath, before like Slipknot.
Right.
Like those.
See, I always associate, like, I've always gone for chorus when it comes to modulation, and all those clean parts in metal tunes I always felt were chorused rather than flanged.
Yeah, but look, with the drive, if you've got drive, flange.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Flange is the one.
Like more overdriven flange.
Yeah, because like chorus can be a bit subtle. Yeah. I know it's hard to believe, but chorus can be a bit subtle. Whereas flange,
I guess, chorus was, well, grunge and stuff. But in the metal, I associate. In fact, I use chorus and delay on clean tones mostly.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I guess Metallica did it a lot. The clean tones were chorus.
Yeah, jazz chorus, wasn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from when it comes to the modulation. I use a lot. Never had a dedicated flanger or phase. The guitarist from Dunkerknauf uses a phase.
Good man.
Dedicated pedal. It's an EHX.
Really?
Is it? No, it's not. It's an EVH. Sorry, it's an EVH.
So MXR.
Is that an MXR? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's an MXR.
Van Halen phase 90.
Yeah, limited edition jobby. It's really cool. It sounds great.
Yeah. Is it the one that's like it's like standard phase 90, but then it's got like a little button on it, and you press that, and it just does the Van Halen sound?
I think it's got something like that on it. Yeah. I don't know how he's got it set up, but whenever he puts his foot on it, it's like, yeah, that sounds cool. And like
phaser is the one.
I don't have one. Maybe I should. Yeah.
Absolutely, you should. Yeah. I mean, you should watch my video from last week where I showed off the Joyo one, which is phenomenal.
I watched portions of it as well.
It's a one knob phaser, and it does the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're really budget, aren't they?
Yeah, I think.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. They're really good value.
If you pay anything over 30 quid for it, you're overpaying, because anywhere you can pick them up 30 quid.
I'm pretty sure I've got built into at least one of my Line 6 Express. I think they've got Flange and Phase. They might have both. I don't know. But yeah, there's a bit of that in those. And I do use that for a bit of fun. But yeah, don't have a dedicated one. Maybe it's time.
Yeah.
So maybe Affordable should do a Flange.
Ooh, they're quite complicated circuits, though, aren't they? There's a lot going on with them.
You know what? I've never looked at a Flange circuit, so I'd have to get a circuit diagram out and have a look. You know, being an electronics engineer and all that, I probably should check it out and look at some of these circuits. But,
yeah, I believe that's one of the more complicated ones. I think I've done a few more things this week, but I tell you what, we're at a point now where we need to move on to our actual news, because it is like proper news, isn't it?
It's huge news. In fact, I had forgotten about it. We were just chatting away. It is massive news, and very on topic.
So I'll tell you what, I'll do a little segue via my news, because I'll mention that I did some shorts this week, and one of them was based on a Instagram post that I saw yesterday, maybe. It was yesterday, I think. So NewX had posted on their official Instagram page, and it had just said, like, neural amp modelling A2. It's like, okay, like we broke the news about that a couple of months back, that it was in development. And they were basically saying, yeah, as soon as A2's out, we're going to start developing it so that it runs on our stuff, basically. Which was quite exciting. And then the more that we've looked into it, it's actually like the A2 architecture is out. It's been rolled out now.
Yeah, and in fact, if you go on the website to try and get some profiles, like, you'll be swamped with A2 ones. When I tried to download a rig, it said, "You've just downloaded an A2," and I was like, I didn't even know I was downloading an A2 one. But yeah, they're there. They're ready for people to download and use, it seems.
Yeah.
I haven't successfully managed it, but that's because I'm an idiot. That's a whole different topic altogether.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, A2 is here.
So yeah, like, for those who are unaware, A2 is basically Architecture 2, which is the next step in NAM technology. So, like, original NAM stuff, like the NAM Architecture 1, which is what everything else was using prior to this, was fantastic. It was like same thing. It was free. It was open source, and it was becoming very widespread. But the things that incorporated it into the hardware, like the GP5, the Pocket Master, all of those had to run lighter weight versions of it, or like converted versions, because the full quality NAM profiling was so intensive. So it meant that the cheaper hardware, which was running like much lower power processors and architecture within their hardware, meant that to be able to incorporate it, they had to kind of strip it back a bit. Now, it still sounded fine. It was still good, and it was good enough that people were getting excited over NAM profiling. So, as a kind of as a movement in and of itself, it worked really well to spread the word about NAM profiling. So it served its purpose, but there was always a caveat with it. There was always people throwing in under the comments of the videos for stuff like the Pocket Master and the GP5. Yeah, but it doesn't do full NAM captures, does it? its conversions, which it was. So there was always that kind of caveat. So that's where A2 comes in, where they've made it just as quality in terms of the capturing, but much lighter weight to implement. So it's no longer so processor intensive. And that's essentially what they were doing with NAM A2. There's a quote here that comes from Steve, who is the creator of NAM. And he was saying the company says the most accurate and best sounding AMP modelling technology in history, yet curiously it can run on a $3 chip. So that's quite impressive.
Yeah. So to be clear, we're not talking an improvement in terms of audible quality of the NAM profiles, but you can now run the full quality on lesser hardware.
Yeah. So from that, you would assume that it will be better quality because it's no longer having to convert
on those.
Yeah.
So on those products that couldn't run the full quality NAM, they now will be able to and should get the full quality of the or full perceived quality of the NAM profiles.
Yeah.
On all those cheaper devices and much cheaper chipsets. $3 chipset, really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, and
that's mad. Yeah,
you're assuming that the stuff that's out at the moment, like the GP5, is going to be running better than $3 chips. So,
yeah, I'd have to look at the bill of materials to be able to comment. But the processor itself, I would have thought was more than $3 in those devices. But I'm all ears if anyone knows what processor should be. You know what? I could just look this stuff up. I'm sure the information's out there.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things though when I don't want to do work when I'm not at work. Like I want my love for pedals and music and everything to just stay.
Yeah, just be the love for the pedals and the music and not the
not the I'm going to look at a circuit board and figure out the ins and outs of everything. So that's why I don't get too into it. That's why I haven't designed anything like for a long time. I haven't designed any pedals. I've not modified any pedals or anything because it feels like work to me, and I want those two things to be separate, sort of thing.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Just if anyone's listening and be like, oh, he's an electronics design engineer, why isn't he blah blah blah? I don't want to look into some of this stuff too much because it feels like work.
Yeah. I mean, they say don't buy a mechanic's car, don't they? And it's for exactly that reason. You don't spend all day working on cars to come back home and go, I'll work on my car.
Right. I've not heard that one, but yeah, I guess, yeah.
So, yeah, it's the same kind of principle. No, this is where it gets quite interesting because in the process of developing A2, they've done some blind tests, quantitative and blind listening tests to consider where NAM A2 sits within the kind of tone sphere, like in the market as it currently sits. And on the weird little chart thing that they've got a few competitors. They've got the Line 6 Proxy, they've got the Tone X, they've got Neural DSP V2, NAM A2 Lite, NAM A1 Standard, NAM A2 Full, and then they even did it versus a recorded guitar. So a recording of the actual amp itself. So there's...
Just clarify, A2 Lite and A2 Full? What's the difference?
I'm assuming like there's two different versions of it. So for lighter processing power units, they'll use like a lighter version of A2.
Right. Okay.
And then for like the full quality. The way that I understood A2, that it kind of worked in a dynamic way as well, and it only drew the processing power that it needed and didn't like earmark all of the processing power straight up. It was more of a dynamic thing. But But anyway, so there are the two different versions of NAM, the NAM A2. The higher the number on this this chart, it basically means it's closer to the sound sample that it was trying to capture. So they did this across all of these different ecosystems, from Line 6, Tonex, the old NAM system, the new NAM system. Out of all of them, Line 6 was the least, how do you say, like accurate? Not accurate in terms of like, but it had the widest disbursement of
the least faithful accuracy to what they were trying to.
Well, it's not like the high points were still high, but the low points were lower than. So it's like it's got a wider band of results. Whereas the further up you get, like the further up the numbers you get, the tighter the band of results are, and the closer they are to 100% accurate. So, like I say, Line 6 was like 77%. Tonex was at 91. Neural DSP was 94, which again you'd expect, because like Neural DSP generally considered quite good.
yeah.
The A2 Lite, NAM A2 Lite, was 96, so 2 points more than the Neural DSP. So this free light version of NAM is coming in
closer.
Well, it's better, 2 points better than Neural DSP, which is $1,500 worth of ecosystem.
Yeah, hugely expensive. Yeah.
And then NAM 1 standard, so full fat NAM, original NAM, was 1 point better than that, which was 97. NAM A2 full quality was 100, which basically is spot on the same as the recorded audio, which is insane. Absolutely insane.
I have to look at these results, because yeah. Not that you didn't describe them in a way that I understand what you're saying. You've piqued my interest.
Yeah, so
I
will say to anyone who is piqued by this, go over to Tone 3000, because they show all of their, like, they show the whole data behind the testing, and then there's more than just the one series of tests. And
okay, yeah, no, I'm just casting my eye over what you're saying. Yeah,
because they're using
the results. Yeah.
They're using those horrible the graphs, that you'd find in GCSE maths classes, like the hair and whisker diagrams or something like that. Yeah,
I think I know what.
Which I thought never got used in real life, but apparently it does when you were comparing.
So what you were saying is the spread of results with Line 6 is
massive. Yeah, in comparison to the rest of them.
And the other ones are more tightly grouped.
Yeah,
I guess.
NAM A2 is very, very close to being the same as the recorded, in terms of like the top results being at 100%, and then like the spread being between about 90% and 100% accurate.
Yeah, I look forward to trying them out.
Yeah,
because as I've found recently, you don't actually need a pedal to run these things.
No,
I don't know why I didn't think of using the standalone software. Like, don't come at me for it. But yeah, it didn't cross my mind to use it as a software only. On a PC. Yeah,
that's
me being an idiot again.
Be aware, dear listener, that I did rib him for the fact that I made a video about this nigh on 3 years ago.
Yeah. That's just me. Yeah, it wasn't. I'm not a huge user of software plugins. We talked about it earlier. I've used lots of different ones when they've come available to me, and I've dabbled.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not. I like to plug into a pedal or an amp Usually, and that's like just the way I learn. So I'm my go-to thing isn't plugging into an interface and trying a software tool. That's never been my go-to.
No, I never find it as it doesn't feel as good as plugging into any hardware.
I've never found one to be as good as plugging into even a more budget pedal. I've never found a software model to work as well through an interface, and I've not got bad hardware as in the interface. I use Focusrite stuff, and people take the mick, but it's pretty good.
It's not it's not badly seen, is it? I've had exactly the same response between what is apparently the same software, which is the Line 6 HX Stomp as a hardware unit and Line 6 native on the computer. The Stomp always feels better, even if it's the same patch.
See, I've had some people with the Line 6 software offering that have said that they kind of just use that all the time. That surprised me because, absolutely. When I play through a software version or an emulation on my PC, it never feels right, and it doesn't matter what settings I play with. It doesn't feel right, and I don't know if it's like in my mind because I'm playing through an interface onto my PC that I feel that disconnect or something. But it's never felt correct. Maybe I need to do a blind test as well.
I was about to parrot the age-old saying there, and I'm definitely not going to do it. But it's like maybe in the Patreon reminds me, and I'll tell you that one.
Okay.
Oh dear. I'm not going to say it on the main cast because oh my god, it's wrong on all kinds of levels.
I'm trying to think of what words I used and where
it's all right. We're pretty much
started.
at time anyway, so like Patreon's not far away. What a lovely time to kind of wrap it up anyway. Before I do, like I was mentioning the NuX thing when I was the way that we kind of segued into this.
Mm-hmm.
And NuX have basically committed to the architecture too. They have said, new hardware is gonna incorporate A2 updates. Some of the old stuff as well. If we can incorporate it into the old stuff, we will do it. So
I mean that's great, isn't it? So if you've got a current-ish product, not obviously something from the 80s, but if you've got a recent-ish product from NuX, they're going to be able to run the A2 stuff. I mean, that's fantastic. Yeah. And I'm assuming the other sort of similar sort of budget devices are going to follow suit.
Yeah, well, look, NuX are
as anyone else.
No,
I know NuX have been the first to kind of jump on it and say we're doing it.
Yeah, it's still early doors at the moment, I think is the thing. NuX are basically planting their flag and saying, we will make it happen.
I particularly have a personal interest in whether or not Velton will follow suit and for a certain GP50.
Yeah, the GP50 specifically.
That may or may not belong to the guitarist in my band.
I'd be happy with that. I've got one of those. But look, absolutely. I think if NuX have announced it already, then Sonic Ache will probably be not far behind. Velton will probably be not far behind because it's a bit like a tone arms race at the moment, isn't it?
But it feels like it, yeah.
Where they're all trying
certainly
to one-up
along
each other.
all these different, similarly priced bits of hardware. We haven't even mentioned that well-priced hardware from Moore.
Yeah.
I feel that needs a mention. That needs to be mentioned, right?
Yeah, go on. We'll mention it as a kind of footnote at the end of this. The GE100 Pro, which was the thing that I was talking about last week, the hardware that I was demoing live and have done a video on. I was saying that's probably kind of coming at around 130 quid, which feels about right for what they're offering. 3-foot switches, a treadle, and NAM and cab separately, as well as those AI features. 130 would be a decent price, and if they release it for that, it's probably gonna soak up a lot of the market. It's making a few things obsolete. They announced the price this week. And the one that I demoed, which is the one without the battery, 87 quid.
That's mad.
That's
absolutely blown away by that price. And is that definitely like the price that the RRP, is that going to be across?
So because that's
what it is currently on Thomann.
Yeah, because it's Thomann, you might find that it comes in at around 90 quid, 95 quid at Anderton's.
Yeah. Okay. So, but crucially, it's under 100 quid.
Sub 100 quid.
And for me, I'm looking at the battery powered one, which is 104.
Yeah. So you're probably talking like 110 or 115 at Anderton, something like that.
I mean, that's like present, like birthday present money for some people.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Absolutely.
I'm really impressed. And I've said it before with all this budget stuff that I keep being impressed by it. And I thought there'd be a point, and I've been chatting to you weekly for 6 months now. I'm still getting blown away by what's available for relatively so little money.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's mad. I genuinely want one of these. I mean, that could replace like 2 or 3 of my Line 6 multi-effects that I keep on my desk. Just in one go.
Yeah, feasibly, because it could do all.
Because I'm missing one out of the Pod Expresses. I'm missing the standard one.
Okay, yeah.
And actually, I could sell the base and the metal one I've got, the black. I could sell both of those, buy one of these, and it would do the middle ground as well.
Yeah, it'd do all of it.
Yeah.
As well as run NAM profiles as well.
And it's got an AI assistant to create my tones for me. I mean, how lazy can we get? It's brilliant.
Yeah. Just make me sound like my sugar.
I'm sorry, you can't play like my sugar. Just do it.
Yeah. If we could, give me some Ingve licks, please.
Can you do something where I have to hit the string once and it hits it 12 times in one go?
Like an Ingve arpeggiator, please.
Oh, now we're talking.
That's it. Instant Phrygian runs.
Imagine that. You just played the bass note of the run and it would just kind of do it for you.
Nice.
You could have a pedal to go up or down. So you put the pedal forwards, play the bass note, and it would do the run up, and then you push your foot backwards, and it would go back down again. Brilliant.
There you go. Make it happen more. Right. So that's where we're going to end the podcast for this week. So I'm going to extend a thank you to you guys. You've made it this far, you beautiful, beautiful people. We appreciate it. And if you happen to be on YouTube, please head over to at Fret Talk Podcast. Give this show a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well, because it really it helps identify the kind of people who listen to this podcast. By you being a person who subscribes to it, it goes, oh, this is the kind of person who will like this material, and it will send it out to more of our kind of people. So it will help push the podcast, which is all we need, really, isn't it? That's
our sort of people. What, big beards, glasses.
Yeah. Really, really interested in NAM technology. So I'm going to extend a thank you to Affordable, of course. Just check them out, affordable.co.uk. Pushing the boat of affordable pedals in the budget realm, but boutique at budget prices. How do they do it? And of course, we're going to extend a thank you to our Patreon backers who, for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of the premium exclusive Patreon crew who not only do you get your names read out on the podcast, but you also get some additional Patreon content as well. The premium tier peeps are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chev Tone Effects, who happens to make the greatest pun on a moor thing that I did on Instagram today. Just top quality. Huge erection. We've got Mr. Mike Huxlong. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of the Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gare of the Tony Jukes podcast, the Segment Bottom podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foot. We've got Mr. Jason Wharton of Jason Wharton 82 and of at PBOD over on YouTube. We've got Mr. Gareth Brand, Mr. DJ Play Nice, Mr. Crazed Fandango, and Mr. Mike Phelan. And of course, if you want to support the channel, just by going to follow us over on Patreon, you also get your name shouted out on these podcasts as well. It's amazing. Just go over. There's a little free tier on page. Occasionally, we'll throw you a bit of page content on there for free as well. But you get your name shouted out. And the following people are on our free tier. We've got Brett, we've got Dave, Harry Wallington, James Bragg, JD Fosho, Jimmy Smith, Johnny Goat, Johnny Cambridge, Julian Nielsen, Kamal Singh, the entirety of Kent, Steve Snyder, Marlers, Matthew Dang, Matthew Quinn, Michael Baines, Michael Levinson, Mika Paponen, Mike, Nico Muisi, Perry Wright, Raphael Formaren, Ross Philpott, Jack Richards, Simon Fricker. Thank you for joining in on live today, Mr. Fricker. It was lovely to chat with you. Vaughan Murray. We've got What You See Is Not What You Get. William Crown, Fank Brack, Michael Ribovich, Rich Gretzky, Aris Agassane, Pedal Boards of Doom, Is Danny DeVito Disco Bear. It's got a beat to it, hasn't it? That
it's brilliant. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Some new names there.
We've had a few, yeah. If you want to catch me online, I am BudgetPedalChap. You find me Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Threads. The other one, Blogspot. That's the one. All of them @ or / BudgetPedalChap. And if you find one of them, you find them all pretty much because they all link to each other. This week featured the Flange that's also a sitar. ? And Alex, where can we find you?
I'm still lurking around on Pedal Boards of Doom Facebook. Make sure everyone's playing nice and getting along. And everything to do with my band, Donker Kernawful.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So, from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from Mr. Riggs, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Right a bit.
See ya.
A friend of mine changed his name to Bjorn today. He wasn't Bjorn yesterday.